There we go. We are live, guys. Hello.
Hi guys.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Good morning from the UK. Good afternoon, good evening from Australia. We are from all kinds of sides of the sea. It's us again. We are here today and we hope you're enjoying yourself. Thank you so much for joining us today as we take on our weekend go live. Today, we are talking about a business that has no location limits. And before we dive into today's topic, I will give an opportunity to our guest today, who is coming all the way from Ghana. So obviously that explains our topic today. Her name is Veronica. She's going to introduce herself just for a tiny bit, and then as we continue from there. So thank you so much for joining us. Veronica, please introduce yourself and tell the viewers where you are.
Thank you, Coach Betty. I'm Veronica from Ghana, precisely West Africa. A digital business mentor. Thank you.
Perfect. Veronica is in Ghana, so she's doing this business from Africa. Is one of our African countries, so she's one of our African sisters doing this business and rocking it from Ghana, and that's why we are talking about the business that has no location limits. And before we dive into the topic, Shiro, please introduce yourself.
Hi guys. Maybe I'm gonna introduce myself for those people who are joining us for the first time. I think a lot of you people now I think you can actually remember all our names because we're always here every week, day in,
Yeah.
day out. But anyway, my name is Shiro. Others call me Priscilla, but for the sake of confusion with our other friend Priscilla, I just go by Shiro. I am a mom, I'm a wife, and a digital business mentor. And I'm happy to be here with you this weekend as we start, the first weekend of April, and happy to discuss this topic with no location limits because we're all from different locations. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, Betty.
Oh, perfect. Thank you and welcome from Australia. And I wanna send our apologies for on behalf of Priscilla, who is also our third musketeer. She's not here. She's not with us today. I think she's held up somewhere, but maybe along as we continue with the topic, she will join us, or maybe she might not join us. But obviously, we are always the three of us, and then we always bring in the guest. So I'm sending my apologies on her behalf. So for me, I'm Betty, originally from Kenya. I'm coming to you live all the way from the UK, and I'm a mom of two, a wife, and also a successful digital business owner and a coach, and one of the leaders in our community. So I am so happy to be here today, and I'm the one who is hosting our today's topic, which I love, love, love the most. Thanks to this trait about our business, it has made us meet people from all over the world. It has made me personally feel like if I go to any country in this world, I will definitely find somebody who is in our community. And that is why we are saying it is a business that has no location limits. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. It doesn't matter, the situation in your country, you can actually do this business. And so finally, we found something that is allowing us to be ourselves, regardless of where you are. It is not where some businesses ask you, their system asks you, are you in the US? Are you in the UK? If you say no, then you're kicked out. But for this particular one, it is allowing everybody, regardless of their region, their countries, to come and join and actually become successful from where you are. So shall we start with you, Shiro, so that then Veronica will get the momentum and then we take it from there?
Yeah, true, true. Well, as Betty said, like our topic today is a business with no location limits. What we mean is it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter whether you're in Ireland or in Antarctica. We all come from different places. And look at us. We are all, I call it the United Nation business. It's a mixture of all countries. Betty is coming all the way from the UK. I'm coming all the way from Australia. Veronica is in Ghana. So it doesn't matter because a lot of us, I've had quite a lot of people say, oh, it seems like this business is only done by people who are out there, Majou in diaspora. I tell you, no,
Yeah.
this business is not for only the diaspora people. it is for everyone. Maybe people think it's diaspora. It's because a lot of us in diaspora take risks because we know
Mm,
how hard life can be here in diaspora. So we take risks. So a lot of us in diaspora takes risk. We want to make our life better. We want to be able to earn better and not be able to do shift work. So that is why a lot of us in this business or in most businesses, you'll find people from diaspora. But I can say don't use your location as an excuse
mm,
because all of us nowadays, I don't think there's no one who doesn't have internet. Even if it's those bundles that we buy in
yeah.
Kenya, the bundles. I know I hear my mom
Yes.
telling my cousins and my auntie, oh, you know what, buy the one for 1,000 shillings and then it will last you for a week. The thing is like
Yeah.
buy those ones for 1,000 shillings, it's going to last you for a week. So if you have internet connection, if you have a laptop or if you have a phone or a desktop, you don't even have to have a
Mm,
laptop. You just have to have a computer of any kind. You can
mm,
be able to do this business at any time, at any place. Whether
mm,
you're going to Maldives for your honeymoon, you want to check in, why not? It doesn't matter where you are
yeah.
because what happens is our system just follows you wherever you are. You don't even need to be there to be able to do your business. Right now, the other day I was asleep and then I wake up to a message from Betty. Hey,
Mm.
congratulations on your buy. And I'm thinking, Coach Betty, are you crazy? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Kumbe, I got a buyer when I was asleep, which was at
Mm,
2 a.m. my time. She was awake. So the thing is, the system follows you. The system takes care of your business, regardless of whether you live whichever country you live in. So
mm,
location should never limit you to do a business that you've always wanted to be.
mm. Wow, perfect. I like how you're saying it. And, I always say that overcoming the situation with location limits, I think for us, we were able to sort out that issue with having our automation, automated systems. And I always say to people, these automations are the same ones that have been used by these big companies and big
Mm-hmm.
dogs out there, you know, things like Facebook and Amazon and all these other ones. Those are the systems they have been using. But before the normal people, the normal everyday individual came to know it, years have gone by, but now we know that we can actually run our business from the comfort of our home. We can even take it wherever we are going. It doesn't matter. And you can even have somebody come and join your business, even though they are not in the same country as you, even though they are not in the same area as you. And I like how you have spoken a little bit there, Shiro, about diaspora, because we have this thing in, back in Africa, let me say in Kenya specifically, where people think that your life can only be better if you're in diaspora, or like if if you've left home. Let us be honest, out here there is more opportunities, but that doesn't mean that your life is simpler or smoother than back home. So imagine if you're having such a system like this with a business that is high ticket, and also the financial compensation plan is very good, that can be able to give you all that at the comfort of your home. Nothing beats the idea of being at your home country. It has got its
Yeah.
own advantages. So, we are blessed to know that now we can share a business like this with people who are not necessarily here
Mm.
in this country. They are out there in other countries. We are always, always happy to have people watching us from Africa and joining our business from Africa, or even people who are in diaspora. They are from other third world countries. Now they are here, or they are from any other different countries. They are in this part of the world now, and now they are trying to make their lives better. And thanks to this system, we are able now to introduce this business to them that they are now using to go and help their families at home, their relatives, and also to introduce them, because you can do it from anywhere. We have
Mm.
had people doing this business even in Philippines, in Jamaica, in Kenya, anywhere. So we are blessed to be here with this business, and also because of our system. So I don't know if Veronica, are you? Can you hear us now? I don't know if Veronica can hear me.
I don't know. I think it's frozen. But anyway, to add to before she comes back on, I was going to even say like
Mm.
one of our leaders, he's in Haiti doing
Yeah,
mission work. In Haiti doing mission work. And
yeah,
it doesn't stop him from running his business. Like he's from Canada, but he's left all the way to do his mission work. And
yeah.
that's something that hasn't stopped him from doing the business.
Mm,
So he
true.
just keeps going regardless of where he is because
Yeah.
he's just carried it. It's not like where we are in the office. You can only bring your office home.
Yes.
You
And
cannot take
also,
with
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. I was about to say that actually. If it's a job, you have to be in that particular job, in that particular office. You have to wake up every day and go there. If it is a traditional business, you have to wake up, go physically, and open the
Mm,
doors. Open those doors. That is how you're at the mercies of whether you're gonna get there and open the doors for the customers to come in.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
but for our business, because it's all online, you are in that ocean of opportunities where
Mm,
you're not just limited by your education background. You're not you limit by limited by your business experience or even where you are. You know, that is somebody who is in Haiti. We are here and we know that's where they are. If
yes.
you need support, you can actually go to that somebody in Haiti and they will help you.
Mm-hmm.
We have other people running this business like bosses in India, in Caribbean, in Africa, like name it, anywhere, everywhere in this world, we have people because we have finally discovered that system that is allowing us to go far and beyond. And I always say this to people: internet, when social media came on internet, it was not planned or done for, I don't know, catching up with somebody who used to be on in high school. Okay, thanks to Facebook, I finally reunited with Shiro. Thank you, Facebook. But initially, from the beginning up to now, social media, any social media you see, including YouTube, it was created for the purpose of building businesses online.
Mm,
Has got nothing to do with reunion and reconnecting from somebody, from your teacher from Sunday school. No, it was meant for come in, do business, and make money on here.
mm,
And that is when people, the more people are understanding that, the more people are making good use of their internet. Because I always say, sometimes before I started this business, sometimes I was looking back and I was thinking, have I actually been on internet for 3 4 hours today? What was I doing? I cannot show exactly what I did on that internet for that long that is helping me in any way. It's not
mm.
improving my life. It is not making me better. But my phone is telling me, oh, you have been on social media for more than 4 hours. But now when I go, even though it will come and tell me you've been on social media for 4 hours, I don't feel guilty
No.
because I know I have gone in and I will come out with something. I will come out with my money. I would have helped another family out there. Shiro, I don't know
Mm.
how you feel about that.
Oh, you know what I was thinking? Like when like right now, it doesn't matter come on,
Mm.
if somebody has a kabambe that can connect with internet. Like
Yeah,
everyone has social media, regardless of where they are. It
yeah.
doesn't matter whether they're in the tiniest village or they're in the tiniest country.
Mm.
Everyone knows at least one social media. Some are on Twitter, others are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Oh my God,
Yeah.
there's so many. But it doesn't matter where somebody is. People know what is going on, or they even have the internet to look up something.
Yeah.
And when people like Zuckerberg and all the rest of the people, when they came up with
Uh-huh.
all this internet and social media, for them, yes, they wanted to bring people together, but for them, they were thinking
Yeah,
about the financial gain behind it.
definitely.
They were thinking about the financial gain behind it because all of us using all these platforms, we
Mm.
are making, dollars are going into their pockets.
Yeah, definitely.
And then a lot of us will not, will use it. Oh, I'm in this place. I don't think it's possible to do it. We get a lot of people actually who ask us when they come in, can this be business be done by somebody who is in Kenya? Can this
Uh-huh.
business be done by somebody who is in South Sudan? And I'm like, yeah, why not?
Mm.
Why not? If you can be able to scroll social media where you are,
Yeah,
then you can be able to do it from wherever you are. It doesn't matter.
yeah.
You're the only one who can limit yourself.
Mm.
It
You're
is
the only
not the
one. Yeah.
internet. Yeah, the internet
Mm.
is as big as the ocean. It is you who choose what you want to do. You're the
Yeah.
only one who can limit yourself. You're the only one who cannot, take that chance that you've always wanted to take.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. I like that. And I like the fact that, you're saying is it as it is. You will hear somebody saying, oh, I don't have time. In my country, we don't have internet. You do have internet. That is how you saw us. You saw us somewhere kicking about on Facebook or
Mhm.
YouTube. So you saw us because you had internet somewhere. And I always say, where there is a will, there is a way.
Mhm.
So if you feel like this is something that you can do, and you say maybe your limits to bundles, like you just mentioned in Kenya here before, okay, Wi-Fi is now there, but back in the day we
Mm.
used to use bundles. And I think a big percentage of people in Kenya are still using bundles.
Oh
But
yes,
fortunately, with nowadays the phones, the smartphones, you can actually do a personalized hotspot with your phone
yes,
to your laptop or to another phone. Um, so even though it's bundles, you can still be able to use your phone as like a way of having Wi-Fi in your own house, and you
yeah,
can run this business. So it's just a matter of making those tough choices of saying, instead of buying bundles worth, I don't know, 1,000 shillings to go on TikTok and watch I don't know what, or Snapchat or whatever. Let me actually do something that is making sense. Let me try and make some money here. You know, and we all started like that. You know, the internet we have today in the UK is not the internet we had 6 years ago when I started this business. You know, it is not the same. It is not the same technology. Even technology is growing very fast. It is not the same technology we had 6 years ago. There were even our training. When you look at our training site, the technology that we are using, the tools that we are using, they have all been improved. And it's the same with even in our African countries. The internet has become better and better and better. Like now, my mom has Wi-Fi, proper installed Wi-Fi. Back in the day, they
yeah,
didn't have that. So you have to grow. You have to grow with how the world is growing. Don't sit back and limit yourself and say, "Oh, but I don't have. I don't have." Find a way to make it work for you, because there is no limit on what you can do, including this business. Yeah. So
exactly.
I think Veronica has had an issue with her internet. But Shiro, do you have a parting shot? Something maybe we can mention to our viewers before we call it a day?
What I would tell people is look out for opportunities out there.
Yeah.
This is not, I mean, a lot of us are complaining of how life has become so much, the living costs have become so much. It is for everyone. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you live, it doesn't
Mm,
matter where you are. But you cannot keep on complaining.
yeah.
You need to look for ways to make your life better, because complaining doesn't get you out of where you want to be. Look
Yeah.
out for these opportunities. And as we said the other day, like, be the person who is always, inquisitive. Find
Mhm.
out what is this these people are talking about. If
Yes.
what is this that they are always talking about, what is this that they're always doing? Because if they're talking
Yeah.
about using social media, I'm always on social media, and they've said that I can do it from anywhere. I am in this country, I am here, I am this village, but I keep saying that I can do it from anywhere. Be the person who wants to know more. Ask
Mm.
questions, send us questions, call us, go to our website, find out that information before you tell yourself that you cannot do it. Be able to say that you
Yes.
cannot do it with information in your hand or
Yes.
information in your mind. Don't be the person who
Mm.
says, I can't do it, yet you have not done your due diligence. You have not even
I haven't
found
done
out what it's
anything.
all about.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to change for you to change your life. If you want to change something, you cannot always stay in that situation.
True. Yes.
If you want
Mm.
if you probably, let's say, if you're somewhere where you're feeling so cold, you cannot say, oh, I'm just going to sit there and feel cold. No, you will go to your
Yeah.
cupboard, you will look for a warm blanket, or you look for warm clothing so you can make yourself warm. You have
Mm.
removed yourself in that situation and made your situation better. So the
Yeah.
same thing with the life. You have to
Mm.
remove yourself in that situation. Tell yourself that this is not me. Tell yourself that. Talk to yourself and say, this is not what my life should be. This is
True.
not
Yes.
what I want to be. This is where I want to
Mm.
be. And then manifest that, talk to yourself about that, and then do something about it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I like that. I like that. It's a wake up call. It's a wake up call,
Yeah.
and it's nice you've said that, because so many are times where we are woken up or pushed into doing something because we are forced into doing it. Like, oh, it's work. I have to work. It's school. I have to go to school. It's my
Mhm.
children. I have to take care of them. But what about you? What about making your life better by you waking yourself up and saying, "Hey, I deserve better, and I'm going to do something about this." That's
Yep.
that's all we are talking about here. And it couldn't have been easier than now that you don't have to go looking for maybe your local businesses or your local what is going on, because everything is now out there global. So you have all these opportunities that you can choose from and just take it from there. So for me, I
Yep.
always say faith over fear. We
Yep.
appreciate that we are humans. We are scared, we are skeptical, we've been scammed. Some of us are, they had bad experience with other businesses. But I always say there's a reason why you always keep seeing this. You're seeing us because you're still looking, or because you deserve better. That's why you're seeing us. So it's time for you to take action. And
Mm-hmm.
if one of the reasons why you aren't taking action before is because you're thinking, well, I'm limited because of where I am, because of my location, now know that this business can be done from anywhere globally. So thank you so much to everybody who has watched us. Anybody who will watch the replay, we really, really, really appreciate you for your support so far. And we will see you again next time. So God bless you and see you soon. Bye bye.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.